Hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome back. Welcome. Yep, early stream today, so yay. That's right, we just got a new section for Yori, right? I think. No, wait, what? We did this. But... Oh. Listen to Solitari and Kisaragi's conversation. Okay, so literally just don't interrupt them.
Ugh, I'm so dead. Pop quizzes suck.
Was your grade that bad, Usami-chan?
At my old school, we never had class on Saturdays.
Really? That sounds wonderful.
Your grade wasn't so hot either, Miwako.
Can we stop talking about this?
So that's Miwa.
I was going to study last night,
But
then I turned on the TV.
how was she...
This school gives way too many tests.
How was she just a
I
child?
thought it'd be easier here, not harder.
What school did you go to?
Anybody wondering
Sounds quite
what that
different
means?
from
You have to
ours.
watch the last one.
Actually, it's, you know, pretty similar. The best cure for the blues is good eats.
It's true.
You know that bakery? Their hot dogs are so good.
If we're talking about meat, I could really go for some Nikuman.
Oh yeah? Let's get both. Ugh, I'm so dead.
Okay,
Pop
so
quizzes
wait.
suck. 20, that's what you're at. He said if that was something's gonna, that's 100.
Was your grade
A giant
that bad,
was it a
Usami-chan?
premonition? Maybe not. Once she starts, gotta love her though. Every day, they keep me up. At my old school, whenever I think my heart, it's like love. If I said that,
We never had class on
Saturdays.
Saturdays.
Chance McLove's talking about Rome.
Really?
Usami-chan's.
So I think I'm just supposed to interrupt them at
Your grade wasn't so hot
the
either,
right time.
Miyako.
So maybe when... Because watch,
Can
it'll
we
keep going
stop
back and
talking
forth.
about this?
This school gives way too many tests. I thought it'd be easier here, not harder.
What school did you
Who
go
did-
to? It sounds quite different from ours.
Good conversation.
Actually, it's, you know, pretty similar.
But in the
The
future,
best cure for the blues is good eats.
right?
It's true.
You know that bakery?
So she knows
Their
she's
hot
from the
dogs
future.
are so
She
good.
knows it's not just dream.
If we're talking about meat, I could really go for some Nikuman.
Oh yeah? Let's get both. Which do you want, Diori? Me? Gotta be hot dogs, right? They make them fresh each day. Warm sausage.
Why is it
wrapped in
different?
flaky Sweet bun.
I thought we were doing both.
Nikuman are amazing.
Oh, this is personal preference.
I'm
Go
with
for hot dogs.
Usami-chan. Let's eat hot dogs. Yes.
So, this is gonna sound weird. Is their entire plot point about food? Crepes, soft serve, now hot dogs. Food talk. Nikuman hot dog.
That was a
What is
cute
going on with
bakery.
this plot line?
Right?
Let's eat before it gets cold.
Yeah.
How?
What sauce is that? It's kind of spicy.
It's chili sauce. Yum.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of a short stream. Sorry, everybody, but
Love the kick. I'm not a kid anymore. Gotta be mature to handle this stuff. Usami-chan, you've got chili sauce all over your mouth. Oh, by the way, speaking of TV shows, I saw a real weird one the other night. It was from the Explorers series. What is that?
Oh, that one.
I watched the whole damn thing, but it left me with more questions than answers.
Yeah, it's always like that.
So you know it?
The boys in class were talking about it. I usually watch the music show in that time slot.
Today's top hits remind me of old times.
Old times? Really? These days, music is trending more towards pop. I think it's pretty different from before.
Huh? Oh, right.
Are you pretty into music, Usami-chan?
Kinda. I'm more about singing than listening.
Wow, you can sing? What kind of songs? I'm curious now.
Well,
she is
it's
actually
kinda hard to explain.
Is it foreign music?
she's an
Not
internet
exactly.
idol, right?
I don't get it.
I can't just say it doesn't exist yet.
Huh?
That's true.
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Why are you being like this?
Sorry, Miwako. The
Uh,
best
what am
cure
I
for the
supposed to
blues
do?
is goodies.
It's true.
You know
I
that
don't-
bakery?
I don't. What? Science room.
Their hot dogs are
Do
so
I need to go have-
good.
If we're talking, I might put. I could really go for some Mikuman.
Oh yeah? Let's get both. Which do you... Me? Gotta be hot dogs, right? They make them
That's
freshy
we
today.
just ate the hot
Chili
dogs,
today.
but
Perfect
get
time
some
for
Nikomon.
Nikomon. Alright.
I'm confused. Sometimes this game doesn't make sense, but I mean, it's okay with me. I very rarely make sense anyway. I actually don't know what that is.
That deli's Nikomon are huge.
And so warm.
Time to taste test.
Is it like a steamed
So
bun?
juicy.
Like a meat bun?
The dough's so chewy and light.
Feels great to bite into.
Good idea for a date. Just buy 2 of these, stuff them in your shirt, and bam! Instant Morimura. Give it some thought.
That
You'd
was,
burn yourself.
yeah, safety issues.
You look sleepy again. Are you doing okay?
I'm fine. Something happened?
I told you, remember? Iori-chan collapsed in the science room. I was still at school, so...
I get to do both paths. Yay!
I
Okay,
took her to the nurse's office.
let's remember.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, thanks for coming with me.
Goto-senpai really saved the day. He carried her there in his arms like a princess. I could hardly believe my eyes.
That's the shocking part? Ugh, I'm so dead. Ever since I can't stop, was it all just a...
Let's recall.
And that about does it for the sweeping.
Let's see. There. Alright, sorry about that. Had to,
Good going, Kurabe-kun. Something wrong?
didn't know you were
The door
here.
won't open.
Uh-oh.
Goto-senpai gave me a keyring, but
Did you
none
try
of these
push
seem to
instead
open
of
the
pull?
storage room.
Well, that's a problem. What do we do with all the equipment?
I guess just leave it.
We can't do that.
We could burn it. They'll probably tell me we can't do that either. Hiroshi. Is that his name?
Well-
Hiroshi? From,
I guess I'll get the key from the teacher's lounge. You can go back to class, Kurabe-kun.
oh, what was the name of that
I'll
anime?
take care of the rest.
Sorry about that.
I don't remember what the name of that
Hey,
was.
no worries. Good job today.
Haunted High School or something like that?
She's in the same grade as me,
Wait, I didn't
but she talks like she's my older sister.
collapse in the science room. What the heck?
This building is so old. And so quiet. It's
She's
kind
about
of
to
creepy.
get shot. We know what's coming.
There we go. Now I can put stuff away. Huh? Who's there?
Okay, this is different.
Kurabe-kun?
Is it Goto?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to surprise me, right?
Is it the owl? There's nobody here. Hiroshi? Was it you? Hiroshi? Oh no, that was the name of the animatronic
Come on.
doll.
This
Animatronic.
isn't funny.
Anatomical
Just come
doll
out,
from
okay?
Wallflower.
What
Hi.
the? No
Gates
one's
open.
here. It's so bright. What's going on?
Normally I try to avoid standing on the gate when it opens, but
Looks like you've come to.
I'm so glad you're okay, Yuri-chan.
Miwa-chan.
You were lying on the floor.
Completely unconscious. How do you
that
feel?
is so weird.
Are you alright?
Senpai,
Fuyusuka and Minimura in the same room. That's
Don't push yourself.
Goto?
You should stay
Morimura,
in
that's the
bed.
name.
I'm okay. How did I get here?
Goto-senpai found you. He carried you all the way here.
He did what? The burning city. Were you there too, Senpai?
I don't know what you're talking about. You had
Uh-huh.
collapsed in the science room.
Uh-huh.
The science room?
He still reminds me of what is it? Oh my god, I'm sorry, I keep going back to anime. Sakamoto-kun. From literally the anime called Sakamoto. That's what Goto reminds me of.
While you were in there, how do I say this? Did you see any weird flashing screens? Anything like that?
No. There was nothing of the sort.
He did, but he's not going to say it.
A dream.
No, I wanted to talk
That's
to
all
Mila.
it was. I'm sure.
A dream?
Mila?
Miwa-chan. I saw it. The burning city from my dreams.
Another nightmare?
No. I was actually there.
Let's calm down, Yuri-chan. It was just another dream.
A dream?
Mm. Let's recall.
There's no way. It was real. And I saw... him. He was there. At the burning city.
It was I, right? That's the one that
Yuri-chan.
she saw? Or was it Mira?
What is this place? It's destroyed as far as the eye can see. Just like the place I saw in my dreams.
See, I'm curious about the...
A giant you... Was it a premonition? Maybe
Dream.
not. Once she starts, gotta love her, though. I see someone.
Because... Are they memories of the future? Or past, or whichever era they came
Hey,
from? It is I.
Oh, you're...
E. I.
No sudden moves.
Huh? Is that... a gun?
Who are you?
I'm Iori Fuyusaka.
I know that much.
Huh? How do you...
Who ordered you to come here?
Ordered? I just saw a flash in the science room. And the next thing I knew, I was here. Wherever this is.
You really don't know?
Well,
This is Ashitaba City,
technically you just killed
in the
me.
year 2065.
We'll talk about that later.
No way.
If the gate reacted to her, she must be one of the 15.
50?
And that's not all. She unlocked the gate. A locked gate can only be opened with Morimura's ID.
Oh, yeah.
It's as I suspected.
She is Morimura.
Iori Fuyusaka is the real Chihiro Morimura.
Wait.
Morimura? You mean our teacher?
Wait. Morimura's first name is Chihiro? As in... As in Mira's little sister? Chihiro? Time travel is so confusing. That's all I can say about that. I love time travel. I love the idea of time travel. I love the way it's implemented in games. But, jeez. So now, there's people with two different names. But they're not actually two different people. Well, okay, some of them seem to be two different people with different sets of memories from different dimensions and or different timelines, which makes sense. Fuyusuka is now three different people. That's all actually the same person from the same timeline. So, as near as I can tell, she seems to be a massive central focal point of this entire thing.
How was the city destroyed?
We're safe at this distance.
What is that?
The Daimos.
That's one of the Granders,
From the
right?
kaiju movies?
Not a bad comparison. But this one's a machine.
Those things appear in droves, hell-bent on destroying the world. Before long, they'll take over our very own town.
So,
Wait a minute. How do you know so much?
Don't get the wrong idea.
dreams.
Saw it in a dream.
Yeah,
A
like
dream?
everybody else.
That monster was wrecking the city. And it was
So-
coming for me.
In the future, when they
ran
were
for my
talking
life.
about the nanomachines
There were other
that
dreams
everybody
too.
was afraid would
People
destroy
talking about monsters.
self-replicating
Maybe they
machines.
weren't dreams after all. That's right. We lost the fight and ran away. A monster was chasing us. And the person with me was
Karabe.
Goto-senpai.
What was
When
Goto?
did I get so obsessed with boys? They keep showing up in my dreams.
I was going to talk about the food again, but, you know.
My dreams have been so strange lately. So I've been thinking, maybe they're premonitions.
What are your other dreams like?
In one dream, after the city was destroyed, I wound up underground inside a big UFO. In another one, I escaped to the past all by myself. Were those
We haven't
all
done
real?
that yet, have we?
Morimura told me the same stories. Dreams, huh?
They're not... Okay, they're
Who are
dimensional memories? Is that the best way to
Wait.
say it?
Do you hear that?
you? Huh?
Helicopter?
Drone.
Oh, Wally.
Shit. They found me.
Did you just shoot Wally? Wally! No! How dare you?
There's no choice. Come with me.
Huh? Okay.
Uh-oh. Our friend is back. Wait, but that's a sentinel, not a kaiju. Okay, so he ran. Goto finds her.
Sekigahara got away.
Did you find Sentinel number 8?
Yes. It had been taken over by the Daimos.
I suppose it's risky to send units out autonomously. I'll restore manual control to number 8. Go ahead and shut it down for now.
By the way, we had a surprise visitor. A Sekigahara.
He's in this sector.
Unfortunately, he got away.
Tell her about.
And not only that, can you see her? She's a student from Sector 4. Could he have brought her here? She looks familiar. Same class as Kisaragi, I believe.
In
Huh?
any case, bring her back.
She's not gonna say it. She's not gonna say it. Oh my goodness. Fuyusuka story is 50% clear. Nice. And now Goto unlocked. Okay, so we do have to go through and do all the little shifty stories, which means we have to go do more Karabe. We did just unlock Goto, so let's see Goto's, at the very least, his intro. He's the one that accidentally,
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
How do you finish that
Miss
anime?
Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku. And the truth behind the Hinoji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report.
What is he talking about?
In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
So the gates are locked to points in time.
Are you all right?
Where the,
This isn't like
the
you.
kaiju were.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
We already know that. 2104.
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Go
Well,
to
the surface is a
Marlboro.
total loss.
Okino.
The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Oh, sorry. Okino.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
I mean,
How are things
what is
looking?
someone from that time supposed to...
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories.
That's...
All fully integrated and synchronized.
Yeah, that's not good.
Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
I was gonna say, but if
So
humans
it's a
are all...
manufactory that can mass produce anything on a global scale.
If the humans are
They all function
gone...
as part of a unified globe by its protocols. All 1.2 billion and their sole output are these mechanized
Right, but if humanity's gone,
We checked on the plants in
then
Kolkata and Chennai.
what cost are they actually...
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san.
Shira?
Regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064. you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True.
So, are the kaiju going further back each time?
Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
That's... Wait. What do you... Why can't I do it? Play the video. Oh, there it is. Wouldn't let me do it.
On the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges.
That explains a lot, actually.
Have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation. And we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
That kind of makes sense. But wouldn't there be some sort of a neurological disassociation? I mean, it would be the same as getting a transplant for physical organs. The mind wouldn't recognize where it is, so there would be some sort of rejection on the part of the host or the mind itself. In worst case scenarios, both, probably leading to complete vegetative status. The theory of mind transfer has been toyed with for a long time, but practical application is nowhere near where it should be. However, this is supposed to be a future scenario. Therefore, things could have progressed to a point where it's possible. But I still say there would be some sort of backlash from the mind itself. Sorry.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
Thank you.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Ida.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Okay.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
Everybody talks about how the next step in human evolution is technology.
Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
But if you actually sit and think about it...
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors,
alright, if you actually sit
apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology,
if you believe in the theory of evolution,
they've become one of the world's
top
megacorps.
Has come to a standstill. It's... I mean, it remains to be seen what the overall arching effect will have on humanity as a whole. But if you sit and think about it logically, the fact that technology does everything for us now. We have technology literally to tie shoes, to reach each other across many miles. We can, like, literally drive ourselves across the country, fly across the world. There's so much we can do, but we're not doing it. You talk about evolution. Evolution is supposed to be something that happens to benefit the overall species, the community, but you don't get that anymore because we're not evolving. We're not doing anything. Technology is doing it all for us. So electronics, computers, technology itself is evolving way beyond, well, what most people had ever thought possible, but humans themselves have stopped. Sorry, went off on another tangent. What am I doing? Oh, hi, Okano.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Yes.
Most likely.
Does...
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong.
Does Goto have
this all began in the future after all.
That's
still 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now.
No.
Better to focus on protecting Goto-kun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other 2 compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure.
Other 2 compatibles, so Goto's not the only one from 2064.
My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
Okay, so 1, I was right. But at the same time, I don't know. So Chihiro Morimura is actually the little sister of Mira. I mean, I'm not even going to ask how she got to the future. Time travel's bouncing all over the place. But why is she Morimura? is Chihiro Morimura only Chihiro Morimura because when he killed her, they downloaded her brain into the child?
I have to ask, was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you?
Or she's a
Considering
clone?
the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
He's not wrong. I mean, if you're going incognito, you want a child to look like a child, right? It does make the most sense.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too.
Technically.
Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility.
Okay, so this isn't the original
It
Chihiro.
turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
This compatibility,
That'd
that'd be the ability to control the gate and the sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough.
So,
What's going on with my actual body?
She's
Dead.
acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel Project.
that would be
It's like she's
why
been influenced by 426.
he killed her.
Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
We were here as somebody else, right?
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's main. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted.
And that's why they're cloned, to maintain that compatibility. That does make perfect sense. In a manner of speaking.
Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. One of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. I've probably got
That's
4
true.
years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone.
Ida.
The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me.
I was right.
Until they invade, at least.
Chihiro Morimura is
That methodology sounds
Mira's
familiar.
little sister.
Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility?
Mira was in love with
compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines.
Shubo's grandmother? I have no idea how that works. Or which one she's... No, it would be grandmother, because in 85, he says grandmother. But how much does she know about what's going on? Or is she literally just a background character?
There's more.
There's always
this file
more.
looks like the last thing recorded.
There's always more. Final law.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this.
He?
This is my only chance.
Ida?
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive.
But who is he?
Even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he?
Pretty sure I just said that.
Oh, that's puzzling.
Is there one more?
There's a log registered under my name.
There is.
As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
From the past?
Renya Goto speaking. Did you confirm receipt of payment?
I'm sorry.
Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
You're the one that hired...
Really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log.
Right.
The
But
other person on the line wasn't recorded.
it's A.
But it's
E?
clear enough
I.
what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
But that would be the original timeline, right? Not the altered through... Unlock condition. Protagonist with story progress at 80% or over. I need 12 people to be at 80% or over. Oh my my goodness. Alright, so then some of them I've got to go back through and do, let's see. See, you've got a lot, and I think by doing those, it unlocks different words, and that's what helps you get to different. Let's just face it, Karabe is. Find out where Amaguchi is, okay? Flashback, don't flashback. Get rid of Shiba. Talk to Yakushiji in the hallway. Interact with Fuyusuka in the classroom. Don't know what that is yet. There's a third option that I haven't. Fuyusuka. Again, I hate to say it, but it all involves food. And I think hers are straight lines because it's connected to the others. All I can say for sure is I love this game. I had been watching this for quite some time, and I meant to get it a while ago. I am so glad I finally did. The art style is amazing. I love it because it's fluid, but it's dark and gritty. It matches the story. It's not like unnecessarily happy, unnecessarily dark. It matches what's going on around us. It's okay, so if we go to the files, I don't have enough mystery points yet. Hold on. Chihiro. Yeah. Chihiro's Keitaro Miura's little sister. She's under Tamao Karabe's care. Now, what this means is Miss Morimura is, Miss Morimura is Miura's sister. And she was raised by Karabe since Tamao Karabe since Miura went missing, which means technically but she's also the woman who looks like Morimura. Aegis system, the compatible. Sentinels were designed by Tsukasa Okino and manufactured in an automated factory. They were ready for use after the 2104 Kaiju invasion. First time they were actually used was 2064. Mighty Kaiju Daimos. Daimos versus Mecha Daimos. Not too bad. How you doing today? Just enjoying getting confused. The mystery files are here. The event files are here. But I don't have enough mystery points. Yeah, I start working just a little bit. That's why I was trying to get the stream done early today. I just realized that. Wait a minute. So, Keitaro Miura was the one on the space station working with the self-replicating nanomachines. But Keitaro Miura was also in 1945 Japan during the war. So the real question is, which one is the real Miura? As well as Natsuno Minami. This game, if you're curious, is massively and heavily influenced by a robotic kaiju war and time travel. So it is confusing the ever-loving brain out of me, and I'm loving every minute of it. But I keep having to stop to try to figure out what's a kaiju? Yeah, Godzilla, Gamera, Megadon. Was it Megadon? But yeah, those are kaiju. Pretty much just giant monsters. My poor brain. Unfortunately, though, like I said, I am starting work soon, so I have to... Giant Japanese monsters. Yeah, no, it happens. I never actually think of them by their technical term. I mean, it's like watching Hellraiser. It's Pinhead, it's the Queen, it's Chatterer. You don't usually think of them as Cenobites. Most people really don't even know what the term is, since they very rarely use it in the movie. And reading a book is... But yeah, I do have to go. I have a very short stream today. Only because I started a little bit later than I intended to, but I have to start work. So I will get more confused later. I do like this, though. Yeah, have you read the books? I'm pretty sure you have, but... Okay, battle limit 34%. But this was what I was saying. I really like this, because it has story here. It's got our status as far as linking all the story and everything together. And then we've got the battles here. So you can do them all separately or together, but they all have to be done in order to, you know, complete. Don't know much about Hellraiser. Hellraiser was a book originally written by Clive Barker, not called Hellraiser, called The Hellbound Heart. And in the books, something a lot of people don't realize and a lot of people gloss over, because if you look at him and look at what he does, Pinhead definitely seems like he should be the bad guy. He's not. I've never seen Blade Runner, so I can't say anything about that. But Pinhead is actually a former human who became a Cenobite through a lot of strange things, but the Cenobites don't attack randomly. They don't do androids dream of electricity? I actually didn't know that. I knew very little about Blade Runner. But yes, time running out. Okay, I have to go. Sorry. I'm going to start earlier tomorrow. Trying to remember. I think I know who everybody on the board is except for you. I'm also trying to figure out why she's just flying up there, but yeah. Alright. See you. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry it was so short today, but you know, life and time and all that. Stay safe.